Hey folks, I'm Melhorn, and in this video we're going to see if the catfish spawn is over. Alright, just to kind of tee up everything that's going on here. It's the first time I've been out on this lake in at least 2 weeks. I had a week of some busy work. I had a week of a trip to Florida. And I think before that I was working a bunch. So I hadn't been out here fishing a bunch. Which isn't totally a bad thing because it's the second week of June now, and this is that end of May, first part of June is usually when the fishing is pretty tough. So this is kind of a recon mission, just to come out and see where everything is standing with the spawn right now. If the channel cats are done, if the blues are done, if the flatheads have started. Water's around 82, 83 degrees. So temperatures have been right, the amount of daylight's been right, so we just got to see what the fish are doing now, see where they're at, and see if any of them are biting. An awful slack line here. It's either tangled or it's got a fish. Oh, it's a fish. Apparently he was coming right at the boat. Thought I seen the line move. Then nothing. Finally got hooked up, dragging this creek through here. It's feels like a decent fish. Yep, got into another one. It's alright, we'll take it. Some stuff out of the way here. That's what happens when you don't pay attention to them. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a mess. That is a mess. A big old nasty mess. A mess. A true mess. Here, yep, that's a mess. Listen, if I can get this untangled without the master of disaster has got it. Nice. Look at that. Look at that plump blue cat. Nice fish. Get that one back alive. Tell you one other thing here in the south that makes fishing tough this time of the year. It's the mayfly hatch. I don't know why they call them mayflies, because they always hatch in June, but these things hatch by the millions, and they're little bitty larvae that come up out of the bottom of the lake or river. I think they come up through the water column, then hatch on the top, and then fly around, then get eat. So they're everywhere. It's a lot of stuff eating them, a lot of small fish eating them, and then a lot of bigger fish eating the smaller fish. So it can make catching fish tough. So what I try to do is find areas where these things are not hatching and blowing up at. They're not all over the lake. There's just different parts. It seems like, I guess there's certain types of bottom that they like, and that's what I try to find and try to fish. There's fish on this one. He's small. I was dealing with that tangle. Thought I looked up. Seen this rod do something. There he is. There he is. Man, it looks like I got some perch underneath me. Hope they're still there after I get this shot. Little blue. Little blue. Little blue. Man, I'm gonna have to come out and catch some eaters this week. I hadn't cooked any fish in a while. That'd be a perfect eater. I don't have a cooler with me. Get him back alive. He's lucky. Oh, sitting here checking some baits and my perch rod went off. I think it's got a catfish, not a perch. That's alright. That'll happen. Look at there. Little channel. Little channel. Opportunistic little feed. Oh, quick release. He's going to be a quick release. Ready? Ready, quick release. Boom. Nice. You will catch catfish on these baits, and you'll be amazed the size of some of the catfish that you catch. Part of the reason I put a little heavier leader on there, and I probably should. You can get some 15, 20, 30 pound fish on there. Alright, got one going here. Only a good bite. It's the first one I've had hit that I knew was a good one. I say good one, it's not teeny tiny and it's hooked up. It's not a monster fish. Had a pretty long drag through here without a fish. Getting on some now. Water's got a funny color to it though. Looks like it's got a lot of algae in it. But I'm marking a lot of fish. Channel cat. Easy feller, easy. Don't tear my, come on now, come on. Come on, come on. Come on. Easy, easy. There you go. Decent little channel cat. They just don't get big in this lake anymore. It's too bad too. Arr, arr. Alright guys, got a small fish on this one. I can tell by it whenever. I'm gonna nurse this one bringing it in. We're gonna walleye fish this one. That's what them guys see on TV. Fish walleye, they nurse them in. Nurse them in. Not a bad bite, no big fish. I'm catching fish. I think if we get this one to the boat, it'll be fish number 5, which is not a bad catch rate. See if it's a blue or channel. I think we're 2 apiece so far. We got 2 channels and 2 blues. See what this one is. I don't know. It's a channel cat. Channel cat. Which tells me the channel cat spawning is probably over with. Boom, quick release. And back in the water, about 3 pounds. A little piece of bait. That one's on a clear bobber. Or I say a clear bobber, one without anything on it. Let me get me a new piece of fresh bait on here. We're 2 apiece. Well, I take that back. We got 2 on Demon Dragons, 1 on this, and 1 on the Hooker's Terminal Tackle. Fish number 5. All right, guys, a little quick update. We put about 5 fish in the boat, and how long we've been dragging here? About an hour and a half of drifting. So it's not a bad catch rate, no big ones. 5 fish, 3 channels, 2 blues. So we keep on moving through here. We're getting back out toward the mouth of the creek, and see if that changes up on the bite rate, catch rate, and what type of fish we're catching. Looks like we may be hooked up on another small one. Hadn't seen a really good vicious fold over except for that one blue that I caught. Most of these were just popping over. Got something going on the other side of the boat. Yep, looks like there's one over there too. Another small fish on that side. And in between the lines, I'm saying channel cat. I say him flailing. He's a channel. He's barely hooked too. He's barely hooked. He may end up being a quick release. Oh yeah. Get a shot of him with that camera before he goes bye-bye. Barely hooked. We're not getting that one in the boat. did. I did get him in the boat. Sucker hit a perch head. Perch head on by, oh, that's a hooker's terminal tackle. There we go. Tying up the score on the rattles. Get that one back out and we'll deal with that fish. For our lake nowadays, about as good as they get anymore. Just don't get them that big in this lake anymore. Blues have kind of taken over. Channel cat. Meanwhile, we got another rod going off right there. Look at that. Get my hands dried off there. Oh, Pinky. Oh, Pinky. Trying to break this reel. The Ancient Mariner. Been demoing it. They sent me one to try. Have not broke it yet. I think it has a little slower retrieve rate than the Abu Garcia's. That's a channel cat and he just popped loose. I could tell by his head shaking. They're not hooking up good. Getting that fleshy meat in the side of them. But that one, a hooker's terminal tackle line rattle too. All right, guys, that's 10 fish in 2.5 hours of fishing. That's a pretty good catch rate. Out of those, 8 of them are channel cats, so I'm making a call. Channel cat spawns over. I think the blues might be still hanging in there, so we're just gonna have to keep fishing and see when that comes to an end. Hopefully you guys learned something about the spawn, fishing the spawn, fishing around it. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel. Hit the thumbs up on this video and also hit that little bell symbol. That will make sure that you're notified when new videos are up. We look forward to seeing you on the water.